Namaste. We're going to focus today on our core, this band right at the center of our body. Belly, sides of belly, low back, all working together as a unit. We want to strengthen not only our belly, but also our lower back. And we want to stretch and open our belly as well as our lower back. And find this inner sense of stability that really serves as the foundation for our posture. So let's begin lying on our back. Keeping your knees bent and your feet grounded when you come down. Your arms, though, can rest wherever feels comfortable for you, by your sides or hands to belly, or even one hand up to your chest or heart center. And just take it for a few moments, these first few moments, just to fully arrive, making any adjustments to your body, coming to settle, and gradually shifting your awareness towards your breath. Allow yourself these first few moments to connect with the sensation of your breath. And to connect with your body as it begins to breathe. You may allow your body to relax just a little deeper into these surfaces that are supporting you. You may find this gentle sense of opening or awakening your inner body just with breath. As though this breath can stretch your inner sides, inner being. Take a few fuller breaths, encouraging this deeper breath without straining, but finding a little more space and openness within your lungs and within the inner body. Making sure with each out-breath you feel your body relax, any tension softens. And then gradually you can just begin to settle into a softer, even, gentler breath here. Filling belly into chest and emptying chest down to belly. You may even notice the gentle movements that arise here in your body with this flow to your breath. Notice as well any tension. And as you soften into that tension, be mindful with your next breath as you try not to collect that tension this time. And then softening into that breath and into the whole of your body. Your awareness can come back to the nose, breathing in and out. This point that draws us present. And maybe invites a sense of clarity, not only into body, but into mind. Take a moment or two here just to connect with yourself on a deeper level. Maybe reminding yourself of why you're here and practicing, or acknowledging anything that you want to focus on, anything that might need this bit of attention. You may set for yourself an intention, perhaps to stay fully present through this journey that we take within, and to honor your body right as it is today. As we work towards cultivating balance, not only through our practice, but in our lives, remember that important component, effort and ease. We unite them, we bring them together to create balance. Not all effort, but also not all ease. When you release these thoughts, you can stay with your breath, but I want your awareness to come down into your belly. Just taking a moment again to sense your belly rise and fall with the breath. And I want you to envision a string that's connected to the inside of your navel. And with your next few exhales, we're going to gently pull that string down towards the lower back. And when you inhale, we release that string, just like you'd let go of a balloon, and it floats up. And then again, exhale, gently pull the string, guiding navel towards spine. Inhale to release. Again, right away here, find balance between effort and ease. Your lower back should not really move with this. It should be slightly elevated away from the mat. And that's where it should stay with that navel engagement. This gentle internal squeeze, awakening our abdominal wall muscles, and also beginning to activate our solar plexus, our third chakra, right here in this core area. Focus on this for another couple of breaths, noticing any tension that you're holding throughout your body. Try to soften into that so that you're really just isolating this movement right at the navel and within just an inch or two all around that navel and within. And then you can relax into that. We're going to come back to that sense of engaging the navel throughout a couple of our different asanas and movements today, but for now, just let that go. And then just begin to rock your pelvis a little bit here. Letting your lower back arch up and away from the mat, stretching your belly a little bit. And then opposite, the lower back can press down, navel coming towards the mat, towards that low back again. And just going back and forth a little bit here. Let yourself think of stretching, not only belly, but also the lower back as it presses down into the mat. You may also notice the rest of your spine beginning to awaken, just kind of flowing along with the movement of our pelvis or hips here. Then bringing your feet about hip distance apart, if they're not already, toes pointing straight forward. Let's just begin to lift those hips. Lift your lower back, coming into a bridge pose. Your arms can rest by your side. You can even use those shoulder blades to support you a bit. And as you press here through your feet, let your hips float up. Try to relax into your buttocks muscles, into your neck, shoulders. Early bridge, you don't have to force anything too deep, but instead focus on your breath. Maybe see if you can find that gentle engagement of your navel here As you breathe in, the belly rises. As you breathe out, gently guide that navel in. Try and keep those buttocks muscles relaxed. You can lower your hips and spine a little bit to find more control, more ease to the effort. And then slowly you can lower spine, pelvis back to mat, readjusting shoulder blades if you need to, and bring your knees into your chest, catching hold of them with your hands. Lift your head here first, forehead towards the knees, knees to forehead. We're curling in, stretching your lower back. You're also kind of compressing the belly here. You can even look at your belly, take a breath, and soften. As you inhale next, lower your head back down to your mat. Relax shoulders, gentle rock side to side, knees or your pelvis, just a slight rock from side to side. Good time to check back in with our breath. As it flows in and out through nose, let your shoulders relax. A bit of spaciousness across your chest. And then take those knees into a circular motion, just a slight variation. You can feel into lower back, this gentle stretch. And you can reverse those circles at any point. As you come back side to side, release the knees, feet will come to mat. Let your legs extend straight out, both arms overhead. And breathing in, take a nice big stretch, lengthening from that core point, opposite directions. As you exhale, relax. Your arms can come by your sides. You can bend those knees again if you'd like. And we're going to roll over to one side and press up, making our way up and around and into a seated position with legs crossed here in front of you. Hands can come to rest to your thighs. You may want to rock yourself side to side a little bit just to start to find your sense of ground and rooting here. When you feel ready, just start to settle here. Maybe even close your eyes, connecting with your breath, connecting with your body. Soften into shoulders and hips. Soften into arms and legs. Take awareness into your lower body, feeling the connection between that lower body and the surfaces that are beneath you. Your sense of grounding as you allow yourself to be held here in this position. Maybe sense a gentle rock of your pelvis forward and back, just to bring awareness into lower back and this core area, noticing how it kind of moves along a little bit with that pelvis. And so we want to settle pelvis into neutral so that the tailbone can extend down. As we come into our core, lower back should have a slight curve forward. And we're going to invite that navel just slightly in towards it, making sure not to over tense your abdominal muscles. Just that inner sense of an awareness. And from that core, belly, sides of belly, low back, that band, allow your spine to gently float upward, as if it can extend up and out through the top of your head, lifting. And sense the crown of your head right in line with the tailbone, so that you maintain the natural curves forward through your lower back, but also the back of your neck. Allow your shoulders to relax a bit, drawing slightly down the back, opening your heart center or chest. Your chin is parallel to that. Now check in with your breath. As as you settle yourself into this position, into this alignment, finding the balance of effort and ease here, your awareness can come back into that core, back into that band. And see if you can activate the navel here. Exhaling, squeezing, or drawing that string connected to the inside of your navel towards the lower back. With your inhale, you just kind of release that. And exhale, drawing in. Inhale to release. Take a few of those. The rest of your spine and your alignment here, your posture should not change. Again, you're activating this very small area. So be mindful, be aware of anything else that's moving along with that. And see if you can steady yourself and isolate the movement right in that navel and belly. Notice any tension that may start to creep into your lower back. This is actually very strengthening to your lower back, just holding your posture in the seated position. You can start to then soften and release that area, release that navel. Find a more gentler breath. Your arms can come to your sides. Fingertips right about in line with your hips. We're going to take a few breaths, letting the arms lift and lower by our sides, all the while we're staying strong and stable through our core, almost as though you're lifting from that point. So keeping the length in the spine just as it is. With an inhale, you can lift your arms, gaze may follow up just slightly, and then exhale to lower the arms back by sides. Breathing in, as you lift, feel the core stability. Exhale to lower. Relax legs, hips. Breathe in as you lift, a little bit taller through the sides of your body. Exhale to lower. Now inhale just the left arm overhead, and we'll take an exhale, slight bend to the right. Now switch sides. As you inhale, lifting from your core, other side. Right arm overhead, we exhale, bend left. Breathe in as you float up and exhale to right. Again, breathing in and exhale, left. Inhale as you lift. Take that exhale over to right. Inhale again, nice and stable. Focus on that core area. Exhale to the left. Breathe in, just release that right arm. And then we're going to take both arms overhead on an in-breath. This time as you exhale, twist to the right and release your arms. Fingertips can touch the mat, your gaze right. Breathe in, arms come back up, torso center. Exhale, twist left, and then release those arms and gaze to the left. Breathing in, nice control, lift arms, torso center. Exhale, twist, and lower the arms. Breathing in, we can back up nice and light from that core. Exhale, twist first, and then release the arms. Nice focus. Breathe in, arms back overhead, and then chest, center. Exhale, twist right. Last one here, release the arms. Inhale as you bring them up, and bring torso center. Exhale to left, and release. Now inhale, come back up. Exhale, just lower your arms. Good. Roll out your shoulders a bit. Check in with your breath. Find that bit of stability again through your core. Maybe closing your eyes and just feeling a nice sense of lift through your spine. Sense your posture here. Softening into arms, softening into legs. Breathe. As you open your eyes, let's make our way over to hands and knees. As you come into tabletop, you can take a few moments just to kind of stretch out in any way. We're going to settle with wrists in line with shoulders, fingers spread wide, and knees in line with hips. Tops of feet can rest to mat or toes can tuck under. Taking a breath in through your nose, let's exhale, begin to arch the spine up and into cat. Inhale then to release your spine down, lifting head, hips through your cat. As you exhale, arch your spine up, squeeze that navel in and up, gaze towards belly. And then inhale, just let the belly release as you flow forward through your cow. Again, exhale, draw that string in and up, rounding the spine, inhale to release. Take a couple more. At your own pace, focusing on the core. Build that strength, build that engagement. With your next inhale, we're going to extend the right leg as we drop that spine through our cow. Exhale, the knee comes to forehead, forehead towards knee, lift the navel as you arch your spine through cat. Just about 3 of these. Breathe in to extend, stretching through the front body, that belly. Exhale, curl in and up. Breathe in, lengthen from core opposite direction. Exhale, come in and up. Lift that navel. Hold this. Draw the navel up. Try to shift some weight back to that right palm, leveling out your hips. And then breathing in, go ahead, extend the leg back to a cow. Get this nice stretch through the front body. With your next exhale, we'll ground that knee, level out a bit, maybe arch your spine through cat. And then breathe in to release, and let's extend the left leg straight out behind us, coming through your cow. Exhale, knee to forehead, forehead to knee, lift that navel. Breathe in to extend, nice control, lead from your core, not momentum. Exhale, come in and up, use those muscles. Inhale to extend, ground it through that left palm. Exhale, come in and up, we're gonna hold this. Navel to spine. Curl in, take a breath, and then inhale, stretch through the front body, stretch through belly. Can even kind of lift that navel here, a little more protection for lower back. And then as you exhale, knee can come to mat, arch your spine through cat. We're going to take an inhale, sit the hips back, over the heels, folding forward into child's pose. If you want to walk your arms out a little bit, you can, or just relax them right in front of you. Fold your upper body forward, forehead towards the mat. As you breathe here, just kind of reflect, check in. And then lifting your upper body, just come forward onto forearms a little bit and let your hips start to sway side to side. So think of having more of a neutral pelvis and core area here, lifting that navel to stay slightly engaged and aware of that space. And then just start to circle your hips back and around over heels and coming up through the opposite side. Your arms are really supporting you, your head can even hang. After you get a flow for these circles, it's at the core engagement, so that when you exhale, your hips go back and around over the heels. And when you inhale, your hips come forward and around. And as you exhale back and around, you draw that navel towards spine. And on your inhale, you release that. Exhaling, draw the navel in. And inhaling to release. take it a little slower to really focus on that engagement. You can reverse these circles at any point and explore in the opposite direction. Think about your navel almost kind of guiding you back and around over those heels, pulling you back, circling around before you release it and come forward and up. Next time you come forward, relax a little bit. Let's lower all the way down onto our belly. Legs are together. We're going to take those hands under shoulders. You can let chin come to the mat or forehead. Draw shoulder blades down the back, hugging your elbows in. Find a bit of a grounding through your legs, pressing down, tops of the feet press down. Awareness in your lower back. And then just begin to slowly lift your chest, your head away from the mat. No straining through the neck. We're focusing on low back, nice and strengthening. So engage those muscles. Check in with your breath here. Breathe nice and deep, right into belly. Let it press into the mat. Now as you keep awareness in the lower back, let's gently lift and lower into this. So with an exhale, just think of kind of lowering heart center to the mat. Head lowers a bit. As you inhale, lift back up. Nice and slowly. Exhale, we lower. And inhale, we lift. Your awareness is in the lower back, feeling what's occurring there. Remember the balance of effort and ease. Keep your buttocks muscles relaxed, don't clench. And then holding again, take those arms by your sides, extending them, reaching out behind you, hugging the arms in. Breathe. Lift both legs, hugging them in. Feel your chest, heart center lift just a little bit more higher than or away from your mat. Take another breath. And then slowly lower back down. Bringing your hands back under shoulders. Mindful of that low back, let's press up and come back into child's pose. This time as you fold forward, arms either down by your sides or they can be really close here in front of you to support your head. We want a nice rounded spine, especially in the lower back. You want to stretch that area after that work we were just doing. Next inhale, you can begin to lift, come over onto one hip, swing those legs around in front of you, into staff pose with legs extended straight out. So pelvis is in neutral, we find that band, navel in just a little bit, but your low back has that curve. Just like we set up more at the start of our practice in Sukhasana with our legs crossed, crown of the head lines up with tailbone, and you let your arms come out to the sides in line with your hips. So just for a little more support, close your eyes, relax into shoulders, check in with your breath, work a bit of extension and length through your legs, toes point up towards ceiling, feeling that extension from tailbone to heels or even sit bone to heels. And then awareness into core and the gentle lift up through your spine. Again, And check in with those shoulders, relaxed. Breathe. Your arms are a support here for you, but if you feel stable, you can take your arms overhead, a little more challenging. Those arms in line with the ears, and you're extending fingertips towards the ceiling. Again, this shouldn't change the position of your spine. If it does, then keep those arms down by your sides. Work with where you're at. We're building strength in that core. So making sure you're stable there. Take a few more breaths, close your eyes. Those arms are overhead, you can slowly begin to lower them. Make sure you keep that upward lift right from your core. We don't collapse. And then opening your eyes, you can release. Bringing those hands in, let's make our way back down onto our backs. As you come down, let's take a right knee and cross it over the left knee. Your hips will turn to the left. We're going to let those knees follow along. Just a gentle twist that gets into that core. If you want to take a right arm out to the side, you can. Take a breath. And then we'll switch sides, coming back through center. Left knee will cross the right, your hips will turn to the right, and your left arm can extend out. Whenever we twist, keep that length through your core, kind of up towards the crown, just like we had seated. And then breathing in, come back through center. As you readjust that back body, you can extend your legs out, arms overhead. Take a stretch as you lengthen through the whole body. And then relax. Let your arms come by your sides, your legs can open a little bit. As we take these last few minutes to find a comfortable and still space, with our breath guiding and anchoring us here, you can close your eyes, you can begin to settle. As you feel your way throughout the body, maybe check in with that core. You may sense a bit of warmth or energy. You may even thank it, sending gratitude to the stabilizing part of our body. And then relax into your shoulders and your arms. Relax into your hips and your legs. Feel your gentle breath throughout the whole of your body and being. Allowing any last tension to melt away. Yourself to rest deeply in the space of stillness and ease. You can remain here for as long as you'd like, before slowly and mindfully making your way back into your day. Namaste.